I've been feeling so down, yeah. Can you tell me why?
Happy Friday, everyone. I'm back with the second part of the speed build. This part of the speed build is mainly going to be just the beginning of the interior, so floor plans, and I'll be finishing up with the backyard. Just a quick disclaimer, I have no clue how long I'll be able to talk for because I'm not feeling the best today, but it is what it is, and I have to. I want to get the uploads out for you guys. But yeah, right now I'm working on the pool, which I'm kind of glad that I implemented into this build. I understand that not all of modern farmhouse have pools, farm homes have pools, but I was like, why not, you know? I mean, what could go wrong? I mean, if you're trying to save up some money, then you of course you don't have to have the pool. I just thought that maybe it was necessary since I'm gonna keep this home, and if I do ever end up role playing, I would like to have a pool or something. I've never been a fan of roleplay though, so I don't know how this is gonna work out. And I actually really like this outdoor seating area. It's like, I don't know. I really like the colors I used. It definitely brings out that farmhouse vibe, but then making it modern too. I really like this house. Although it was a pain to build this, I'm really glad that I did finish it. So like, what could ever go wrong? Well, a lot of things went wrong with this build actually. It took me forever to finish it actually because I was procrastinating a lot. I have this really bad habit of procrastinating, like a really bad one. I tend to be late a lot of times because I don't want to do stuff. So this build was just an example of how bad my procrastination is. But oh well, it is what it is, I guess. And we're about to finish up with the lounging area, the pool area, whatever you want to call it. It's almost done, and I'm really glad I added the fields. They just add something to the build, and yeah, it makes it look so. It makes it have that farmhouse feel with like fields around it, and yeah, I'm really glad I did add those again. And actually, I'm gonna add vines on the walls on this porch, and I'm not really sure how realistic that is, but I just really felt like it was necessary to add them, if you guys know what I mean. And it didn't turn out to be that bad. It definitely wasn't as bad as I expected it to be. So, you never know what could... Okay, no, I'm not gonna say that because I did say a minute ago or so. As you can tell, I'm not the brightest today. Even the way I speak is dumb. But I try my best to keep talking and make sense at least a bit. And we're about to finish with this porch actually. Well, about to. Because we still have to do the vines. And then we're good. Yeah. With this, and I wanted to ask you a few questions. Is like the speed good for you guys? Like how I speed up my builds? Like or should I slow it down a bit? But if I do slow it down, then it will end up being like the clips will end up being like twice as long as the ones we have right now. So if this house was free, like right now, this house would probably be 3 parts. But if we would end up slowing down, it would be 6, pretty sure. So it's completely up to you guys. I'll try my best to make it slower if you guys wanted me to. But on my computer barely has any space. So I'm trying my best to keep it optimized and have, I don't know, enough space for footage. Because every build takes up a lot of space, obviously. Oh god, I'm so tired of myself. We're only 5 minutes in and I'm so done with myself already. I'm sorry guys have to hear this. I don't even know if I'm going to restart at this point. Yeah, but we're about to finish with this porch, and then we will work on the front porch, which actually was one of the main reasons why I procrastinated so much. Um, I remember starting to play Minecraft just because I didn't want to work on the front porch. I thought that it was going to be really hard, and it really wasn't, but like I thought that it was, and then yeah, it just became something to procrastinate for from doing, and I'm extremely mad on myself for procrastinating so much. Because I wasted a lot of time when I could have worked on other builds or something, but it's okay. Honestly, I'm glad that this build is over now, and I've seen a lot of support from you guys on YouTube. It really means a lot to me. Yeah, I'm so glad you guys like this house. It's one of my favorites too. Although I understand it's really expensive and not anyone could build it, so if you can't, it's completely okay. And I'm sorry that I made it like really expensive, but what can I say? Realistic homes in Bloxburg take a lot of time and money. So you pay for what you get. And then, yeah, there are gonna be like 2 seating areas in the porch. This porch was so huge. I never know what to do with wraparound porches because they're always like so big, and yeah, it's not fun. I mean, it is fun to furnish them once you get to it, but like just the thought of it makes me sick. Knowing not how to furnish stuff. I don't know. I guess it's just me being dumb. I'm pretty sure everyone else is okay with it, and it's just me who's struggling so hard with furnishing porches. But I got this part done, and I was really excited to work on the floor plan and the stuff, and like, what? I was really excited to work on the floor plan and just the interior itself. And to be quite honest with you all, I really like the interior floor plan. It's huge. Like, the house itself is huge, so the floor plan was big, but technically this house would be 6 bedrooms if it weren't for the office. I didn't put in 6 bedrooms because, obviously I didn't count in the office, but you could have 6 bedrooms if you like. I just thought that maybe an office would be better since there are like a lot of bedrooms already. But if you have a big family, then I don't know, it's completely up to you guys. Just giving you suggestions. If you would like to have another bedroom, then you can turn the office into a bedroom. But yeah, we're about to work on the floor plan, and the floor plan wasn't actually so hard to work on at all, and it wasn't bad. I said that already. But for now, I ran out of things to talk about the build, so I'm gonna talk about some topics that you guys gave me on Twitter. Actually, go follow me on Twitter if you don't already. I tend to tweet a lot of random stuff, but at the same time, I like to interact with you all, and sometimes I ask you questions about my videos and voiceovers, what you would like me to see, and it's usually where I get all my inspiration and stuff. So it's completely up to you, but there's a link in the description to my Twitter, and I think you should check it out if you haven't already. Just saying. Okay, so housing trends in Bloxburg. Ooh, this one's rough. As you can tell, my builds aren't most aesthetic. Well, okay, I don't really know the definition of aesthetic, because like Bloxburg community kind of took that word and made it something else than what it actually is. Because my aesthetic is realistic builds, obviously. Realism is my aesthetic in Bloxburg. Other people think aesthetic builds are just pastel color builds, which I don't hate. I mean, everyone has their different styles, right? But that's definitely not something I'm into. But I mean, I don't judge people who like that stuff, because like we all like different stuff, right? But there isn't like, you can't call a build aesthetic. It's not a thing, in my opinion. I don't know. It's completely different to all of us. But personally, I can't really call a build aesthetic, even though I do call it aesthetic sometimes. But like, it's just the definition the Bloxburg community has come up with of that word, and it has become something else, honestly, than what it actually is. But okay, I kind of drifted apart. So there are housing trends and my opinions on it. So the pastel builds, yet again, not my thing. I'm not gonna say that those builds are bad, because we all have different tastes. Even though I don't like it, some people do make it look pretty. Like, actually, my friend Cairo, well, his builds aren't like aesthetic, wouldn't say. They're just, he uses a lot of, oh my god, I used the word even though I said that I wouldn't. Well, you guys know what I mean. Like, he uses a lot of pastel colors in his builds, and they're not bad. They're definitely not bad. Of course, it's different from my style, and I would prefer mine over his. But he makes his houses look nice. Yeah, that's why the Bloxburg YouTube community is so big. It's because people like different stuff, and people build differently. So there's a lot of accounts that you probably don't know of that have even different building styles from me, or the pastel colors. And then, oh my god, I'm drifting apart again. But yeah, like I said, I'm not really into the pastel colors. I've never been into them. And honestly, it's been a trend for such a long time. I don't even remember when it wasn't trendy to make a pastel house. And now, I kind of see people getting into the realistic community. I would say I've seen a lot of boom in, like my friends' channels. Like, Joe Mama. Well, she's been here for like a year now, possibly, and she's great. I talked about her in my last video, and you probably know her. She's amazing. She has 15,000 subscribers. And then there's, What Player? He's also a friend of mine, and he makes amazing Mario builds. And his channel has gotten a lot of attention lately, and I'm so happy for him, because he's honestly getting what he deserves. And yeah, it's usually the people that work the hardest are the ones who deserve everything, you know. So I'm really glad that he's finally getting all the attention he deserves. So I think that realistic builds are becoming a trend. I mean, mansions have always been a trend. People like to watch builds, like mansion builds, and I have nothing against them. Personally, I hate doing mansions because they're so huge, like this build, but it's not even a mansion, it's just a large house. It takes so much time and effort. I run out of motivation by the time I start on the second floor. It's been hard, but it's okay. Yeah, I mean, people like to watch mansions, so who knows, maybe I'll make one in the future too. But I barely know anything about housing trends besides the aesthetic stuff. Not aesthetic, pastel stuff, sorry. You see, I'm getting mixed up now. Oh, no, I'm just used to saying aesthetic, I'll stop. I'm that one person who gives advice, but never uses their own. Why, it's such a bad thing. Oh, and this custom carpet I'm working on that I did, I'm so happy with it. I don't think it's mine though. I think I got it from someone. I don't remember who though. Because, okay, people like Describe and Pine Roblox do these really awesome custom carpet designs, and I love them. So it's probably one of them that I got it from. And yeah, both of them are great builders. You should check them out if you haven't already. Describe probably has one of the best realistic builds in this community, if you ask me. That's just my personal opinion. No, don't attack me. It's just my personal opinion. Of course, I love everything my friends do. Well, I generally do. A lot of my friends are really talented, which I can't relate to. No, okay. I feel like I'm decent at building, although I could be better. I like to push myself to the limit, honestly, and do as much as I can. Sometimes I take it too hard. And then stuff like procrastination becomes a thing, which I hate. But it is what it is. It's on whatever. Oh, and I really want new stairs in Bloxburg. I feel like I'm asking for too much, but we need new stairs. It's such a must, honestly. I really like the carpeted stairs, but I wish there was like more fancy looking stairs. If that makes any sense. I feel like you guys know what I'm talking about. Oh, and actually, in the last part, I gave credit to Nokitoni for just the decoration, like just the inspiration for different decoration variants. So, basically, I never used bronze before, and then I saw Nok use bronze in our collab, and I really liked the look of it. So I got that from him, and I love the color. It might be one of my favorite colors to use as for decoration in Bloxburg right now. But just for now. I mean, I don't know for how long it will be. But right now I'm in love with it. I love the color. And I actually never used the spiky plants. But now that I'm looking at them, they look like... Well, not now. I figured out a week ago. I really like that. I just like I love the look of them. I feel like I used them when I was a beginner and I was still learning how to build, but then I stopped and I started using succulents, and like succulents are still great, but spiky plants are even better. But like, of course, you can't put them everywhere, so yeah, that kind of sucks, right? Doesn't it? Okay, now moving on to the other topic, the Great Linen Debate. Oh my god, adding on to the building trends, the linen trend. I'm sorry guys, all of you will probably hate me, but I never understood the point of using linen everywhere. It's like, it's okay to use it for decoration and like for flooring sometimes, but why do you have to put it everywhere? It kind of like, it ruins the color for me. It literally ruined the color. Annex ruined the color for me. He made that trend, and he ruined the color for me. Although I had to use it quite a bit in this build, but it's okay. I used other tones too, so tones of orange. Is linen more brown? I mean, okay, wait. Brown is a tone of orange, from what I know. Okay, yeah, so it's a tone of orange, I guess. But that's really, like, yeah, I didn't understand why people have to overuse it so much. It's pretty, but you don't have to put it everywhere. You kind of have to balance out the colors. I mean, okay, I'm saying this from, like, a realistic side, I guess. From my realistic perspective. Personally, I never understood the point of using so much linen everywhere, but whatever. People can do whatever they want. I can't force them to do something they don't want to. Like, not do, I don't know. So, like, it's okay. But, now I'm working on the kitchen. And actually, I feel like the kitchen was one of my favorite parts of the house. I've never used black, before for, like, cabinets. And it has that tone of blue. It's like really dark blue if you look at it, and I just love it. I love the color. It's great. I'm pretty sure it's like one of my first times using that color. So I'm really happy with the way it turned out, because obviously it's really different. I haven't seen a lot of farmhouse kitchens that are this color. And I really like the placement of the stove, although it could have been better. Well, I guess, I don't know. Could have been better? I don't know. I have no clue, but I really like the shelves. And yeah, this kitchen is huge. I never expected it to be so big, but yet again, this house has 5 bedrooms, so I guess it's a normal size for a house of this size. Yeah, and that's all about the kitchen, really. What else? Oh, right, where did we end off with the topics? Oh, right, it was the Great Linen Debate, suggested by Joe Mama, the one and only. Yeah, so, Annex ruined the color for me. Everyone actually did. It's so overused now, honestly. I don't like it. I'm sorry. If you ever expect to see, like, a linen-only build for me, then don't. Just saying don't. Literally not happening. And then someone else asked me to talk about the aesthetic building style, which isn't even a building style, I guess. Oh, okay. Actually, I have a few questions by Josh. So, he asked, how'd you get into Roblox Bloxburg? That's a really good question. So, I think it was the August of 2018. And one of my friends in real life, just showed me this game. And I was like, okay. Like, he told us the concept of it, and it was like 25 Robux. And I was like, that's kind of expensive. But, like, I bought the game anyway. I barely played like Roblox at that time. And at first, I was really happy with the game. All I did was work and, like, get money. I remember that the first 30k was, like, so hard to get. It took me, like, 2 or 3 days, and I was like, oh, why is it taking so long? And then, actually, I had to build my own house. And I loved that part so much, but I had no experience, and I didn't even know islands existed. I don't even know if they did. I think they did exist, but I didn't know. And it was just so funny in general. Now looking back to it, I'm like so embarrassed. I remembered the bedroom being oversized, and then the fact that there wasn't, and it was like a 1-bedroom house. The color of it was awful. Let's just say I barely painted anything, and I didn't know how to rotate the camera, so that was a disaster. What else? I used the really ugly stools. I don't know the name of them, but they're basically blue, and they have this circular bottom, and then on top is basically just a square. I don't know what their name, but I think you guys know what I'm talking about. And I use those stools, and they're the worst. So, I regret some decisions. And then I think I didn't quit, but like I stopped playing Bloxburg. And then I started playing it again in the winter of 2019. And actually, a month later, I created my Twitter account, which I still run to this day. That's crazy. Wow, it has been a long time. But I'm honestly so glad I joined Bloxburg that day. And someone said, when's your next meet and greet? Oh, I have no clue, guys. I never plan meet and greets. I'm usually the one that joins cons and stuff. So I might join like 1 or 2 in the Halloween time. Maybe, we'll see. Why did you decide to make YouTube? Why did I decide to make a YouTube channel? Well, I think I made my first speed build in September of 2019. And the reason why I did that speed build is because during the summer, I watched a lot of Bloxburg speed builders at that time. They weren't big at all, but like, I remember loving watching Gab's videos. She's a small YouTuber, I would say. She has 6,000 subscribers right now, and her videos were great. And actually, the inspiration for these voiceovers came from her. I just love the idea of voiceovers. It makes the videos entertaining, and I remember watching them all and sticking around for so long just because, like, her videos have voiceovers. It always makes me watch videos longer if there's a voiceover, like, not videos, I mean just speed builds in general. So, it makes me watch the videos longer, and I thought that maybe it's the same for you guys. So, I don't know, let me know if it is. But really, that's honestly why I started YouTube. It's because I watched all Bloxburg speedbuilders in the summer of 2019. And I really wanted to make my own. So here I am, a year later, doing the same thing. Oh, it feels great to be here, honestly. Alright, next topic. Opening Twitter. Yes, sorry. Give me a minute. I should have been prepared. Oh. Okay. Okay, what's your end subscriber goal? Honestly, I don't really have one. For now, it's 10K, I guess. But like my end subscriber goal, I don't know, maybe like 100,000. But I don't see myself reaching that. Honestly, I don't know. It's just maybe 50K. I would say that's doable if I do post a lot, but now that school's starting, I don't know how I'll be able to. Well, we'll see. So far, I'm doing great. And do you play any other Roblox games? If so, what are they? Alright, I actually play quite a few. I really like playing card games necessarily. Well, not card games. Well, yeah, most of them are card games, but like okay, I'll just stop. Okay. I really like playing Arsenal sometimes to let my anger out on people. Then we have Greenville. It's a city roleplay town thing, but I mainly play that game because of cars. I'm like a huge car fanatic. Then I play Eviction Notice with my friends sometimes. And like many more. What else? I honestly, yeah, I don't know. Those are just the main ones, I guess. Well, okay, and I do play Overdrive, too. I used to, and now I kind of stopped. I'll probably get into it again. What else? Oh, and this new Southwest Florida game, I don't know the name of it. It's like a really new game, but it's a good one. I like it. So it's just these games, I guess. Something like that. I'm really into cars, so I enjoy playing games like those. But yeah, besides that, honestly, that's all about the questions and the topics. I didn't get any, but if you have any more, like, to suggest or whatever, just literally message me. Well, not message me, just comment under that tweet. It's in my profile and you should see. I might pin it. Actually, let me pin that right now so you guys could comment anytime if you have any. And if you want something for me to talk about. Yeah, okay. As you can tell, I'm not feeling the best and I'm a bit tired, so I start talking nonsense. So I might just sign off right now. I really hope you guys don't mind that, but I'm not feeling the best, and I honestly don't feel like this voiceover will be entertaining or good at all, but we'll see. So it was nice talking to you all, even though I can't hear you. I'm gonna start saying that. And yeah, I hope you're doing well and you're staying safe. And I hope this speed build is good and you guys like it. Yeah, I don't know. Well, okay. If you stay till the end, like now, comment, comment if you have any pets. So, yes. So, goodbye, everyone. I'll see you in the next voiceover, I guess. I'm sorry for how awkward this is. It wasn't my intention to make it so awkward, but I'm not feeling the best, as you can tell, but it's okay. I'll feel better soon. I promise. It's just today, so. Bye, everyone. Stay safe.